So today we will see about mean filters. So what is mean filters? So what are the types of mean filters that is present? Okay, so there are various type of mean filters that are present. They are arithmetic mean filter, geometric mean filter, harmonic mean filter, contra-harmonic mean filter. So similarly in other case we are going for using order static filter as well as adaptive filters. So in order static filter we will be having four different types of filters such as median filter, maximum or minimum filter, midpoint filter, alpha trimmed filters, and whereas in adaptive case we will be having adaptive local noise reduction filter and adaptive mean filter. So now let's see by one how the filters is getting operated and in which case each and every filter is being applied. So first thing is arithmetic mean filter. So why we are going for choosing this arithmetic mean filter is in order to compute the average value that is present within a particular image, we are going for calculating this mean filter. So suppose we will be having an image s of x comma y and it is represented in the rectangular subimage of size m comma n. So the arithmetic filter, what it will do is it will be computing the average value of corrupted image present in the g of x comma y in the area defined by s of x comma y. So for calculating this we are using a particular formula called as f of x, f cap of x comma y is equal to 1 by mn summation s comma t belongs to s of x comma y g of s comma t. So this operation can be implemented by using a spatial filter of size m comma n in which all the coefficients will be taking the value of 1 by mn, and the mean filter smoothens the local variations in an image and the noise is reduced as a result of blurring. So this is the effect of mean filter. So next one is geometric mean filter. So geometric mean filter when compared with the arithmetic mean filter, so while applying arithmetic mean filter there may be a loss that is happening in the image, so some data can be lost in the image that is being processed, but whereas in case of geometric mean filter the data is not lost. So each restored pixel is given by the product of pixels in the subimage that is raised to the power of 1 by mn, and geometric filter achieves smoothing comparable to the arithmetic mean filters. So it can be also called as lossless image process. Okay, so this is the second thing. So we can see an example. So we have taken an X-ray image. So this is corrupted by some additive noise, additive Gaussian noise. So what we are doing is now we are applying arithmetic mean filter in the image C, and in the image D you can see that after applying we are getting a very crystal clear outcome of output image. So for this purpose only we are going for applying the geometric mean filters. So next one is harmonic mean filter. So harmonic mean filter can be also said as salt noise, that is white noise. We can go for applying in case of white noises, but we cannot go for applying to pepper noise, that is black noise. So this plays a major role in case of white noise. So this is calculated by using a particular equation called as f cap of x comma y is equal to mn divided by summation of s comma t belongs to s of x comma y 1 by g of s comma t. So this is called as a harmonic filter. So in this we are again further dividing into contra harmonic mean filter. So contra harmonic mean filter, how it is calculated is we will be determining the order of a filter by the Q function. Okay, so this is well suited in case of both the black and white noise, that is salt and pepper noise. So if positive value of Q is obtained, then it will be eliminating the pepper noise, and for negative value if it is obtained, then it will be eliminating the salt noise. So by comparing the values of Q, whether it is positive or negative, we can go for eliminating the pepper noise and salt noise. So this filter cannot reduce both at the same time. So that is one of the drawback of using the contra harmonic filter. So you can notice that contraharmonic filter will reduces the arithmetic mean filter when q is equal to 0 and to the harmonic mean filter when q is equal to -1. So we can see an example. So first image is corrupted by pepper noise with 0.1 probability. So next image is corrupted by salt noise. So we are going to process for both black noise as well as white noise. So after the result of filtering, you can see that q is set as positive value, and at the right side you can set that q is set as negative value. So depending upon applying that, we are removing the pepper noise and salt noise from the input image that is given. Okay. So next one is order static filter. So order static filter, in the sense we are using median filters. So median filters will be nothing but, so we will be replacing the pixel by the neighborhood value of the pixel that is present around a particular pixel. Okay. So the effect of using this median filter is it will be providing a very good result in improving the image, as well as it is also used for smoothening the image by with less blurring. So it also plays a major role in bipolar as well as unipolar noise. So in case if you are expecting to get a better result, then you can go for applying by using this particular filter called as median filter. So we are seeing another example. Image is corrupted by salt pepper noise with a probability of 0.1. So result of 1 with median filter of size 3x3 is given. Result of processing this filter is again taken, and we are giving to the median filter. You can clearly note down the difference between the first image as well as the final image. So this is why we are going for applying this median filter. So next thing is maximum filter and minimum filter. So maximum filter, why we are going is in order to find the brightest point in an image. So that is the black gray level. Okay. So this can be said as pepper noise, whereas in the minimum filter it can be used in finding the darkest point in the image. Therefore it is effective against salt noise. Okay. So this will be eliminating the higher gray levels that are present within the image. So these are the two functions of maximum filters as well as minimum filters. So now let's see an example. So first thing, image is corrupted by pepper noise with 0.1 probability, and next thing is image is corrupted by salt noise with 0.1 probability. So the resulting of filter with 3x3 maximum filter and 3x3 minimum filter is given. You can note that. So next one is midpoint filter. So midpoint filter is nothing but we will be taking the values of both the maximum as well as the minimum, and the midpoint value will be operated. Okay. So for that we are having a particular formula, that is f cap of x comma y is equal to 1 by 2 maximum s of t belongs to s of s comma y, g of s comma t plus minimum of s comma t belongs to s of x comma y belongs to g of s comma t. Okay. So next one is alpha trimmed mean filter. So alpha trimmed mean filter is nothing but if we delete the high intensity level and the low intensity level that are present in the neighborhood, then it will be denoted by some particular notations like gr of s comma t. So we will be trimming that particular value. So we are fixing some values. If I am fixing my ranges 0 to mn minus 1, and then what I have to do is from d is equal to 0, it has to reduce the arithmetic mean filter, and when the case is d is equal to mn minus 1, then it has to reduce to median filter. So by using this, we can go for applying and trimming the values that are present within the particular image. So you can see the difference between arithmetic mean filter, median filter, geometric mean filter, and alpha trimmed mean filter. So far we saw about different types of filters, right? So all those filter technique is applied on a particular image. As a result, you can see that there is a various variations in the output image obtained in each filter. So in this case, arithmetic is somewhat better, geometric is very worse, then median filter is somewhat good. So you can see that by applying each and every filter, you are getting a different image in the output. So depending upon our need, we can go for applying the filter technique that is required. Okay. So I hope all you might have understood about how different filter techniques are being applied on the image and what is the result of each and every filter image obtained. Hope you all understood and had a useful session. Thank you.